Raga. Me tell them say no bother. Hey. Raga. Wait, I need this thing, Rastafari. Blum. 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 I want to them. Yeah. You see what I'm going, Put on my jacket like say me cold, but me not cold. See what I'm going, this. Yeah. I'm still. More life. More life. Yeah. Yes, my people. You ever have something for my shirt, yeah? Where me have to hide it, one logo. Them people that and everything bother people. Me don't understand them, but that's how I think set. Anyway, my people, I wanna say, big up my subscribers, them as usual. What are going on? A whole heap of things are going on, but we only can talk about some and left some till one next time. Now me hear too many reasons. All the while hear this thing, people are reasoning and them say, boy, say, a long time in a year from so and so. And out of the blues, the man ring me over there, And when the man ring me, I pay things. So what kind of things? Problem and stress and this and blah blah. And a long time hear from them. That is the thing I can't understand. I just don't get it still, You have some people, you don't hear from them from ear to ear, you don't hear from them. And you can communicate in so many ways. You can communicate on Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, this, that. All kind of social media, something you can link somebody upon. If I say, hello, yo, wagwan, re, te, le, zaga, ziggy, then kind of thing there. But then a link you, and sometimes out of the blues, you look on your phone and you see a message or a missed call. Something you have to wonder who this. Because you haven't heard from them people in such a long time. Out of the blues, them text you back. And to manage and respect, sometimes you ring them back or text them back. But to be honest with you, sometimes you're better off not doing that. May I tell you? Sometimes you're better off. When you have certain people and you don't hear from them for a long while, and you see them send a message or them text you or them ring and you get a missed call, sometimes you better not reply back to them, because when you see that happen, most time, sometimes some people just find themselves destitute, and they mean a corner, and they mean a one jam, and they mean a some little problem, and they just feel like say you are the person to help them out, and this is the time for them call you and get in touch with you. Not go so. No, you see me know certain people, I'm gonna link them throughout the year like send a message and say, what go on, Ray? Me are the type of person, if I find myself in a jam, the last thing me would have think of to link them this money and say, say Ray, me not do it. Me prefer hold my corners and hold my tension and hold my vibes, but I ain't do it. Me not call you when me because me want certain favor. Me not do it, man. Anybody me call upon for ask if you do a favor or something, as somebody who me deal with on a regular. Not just somebody out of the blues. Like that. And this is what happen a lot of time. Some people just link you when some problem. As if sometimes I wanna say, I wonder if them know say you have your own problem too. But no, then probably not look upon it that way. They might look upon it like say you a problem bearer, or you a problem solver, or you have something to do with problem. You must be some detective or some SI, what is it name? CI. This is like on TV there where the people in solve case. SCI. One of them. Now you know what I talk about. Like one of them something to solve problem. So them a call upon, That's not right, man. But there are people like that still. Me know them say desperate time call for desperate measures still. And you find yourself, you know what I mean? But when you in them the situation you call upon people who you not regularly call to, you can't call to them and expect say you must get the help you want, neither, from them, Because you not hear from them people for this long time. Sometimes you don't know what going on for their life. Sometimes for their life I want dreader than for you. and you call them and ask them for help, maybe at the same time, them want some help too. But if a somebody with a correspond on a regular, you will probably sometimes you will know what go on for that person. But that's how some people is. And when they call upon you in a rush or emergency, sometimes you get bad name too. Because when they call upon you, the time when they want you to help them, maybe you can't help them because you don't budget out to have your plans and everything sort out already and everything. And you might say to them, say, no, sir. In spite of what I go on, maybe I could have do something for you, but I can't do it right now because this thing come like a rush and I already have some plans and some things to deal with and things. But I can't move that help you, but I know right now. You know, so they will vex with you too. They will vex, you know. They will vex as much as they call you out of the blues and ask you for a favor. And you tell them, say you can't do it. Then we vex with you too. For that. Like I said, they expect you as a must. You should have can do that for them. You understand me, some people? All the while them people are calling me. Ease off, man. You never want to call me till then time you do something. You don't want to ring me. Because you don't ring me on WhatsApp or on something else. Man. Yeah, I saw them say they will vex with you and say you're wicked and you're bad man and you're this and you're that and you're that and you're that. But, and that's what the thing said. Everybody have their own crisis and their own problem and their own everything, you know. And so you can't call people when you find yourself in a hole. You know easy sometimes, but as I say, desperate times call for desperate measure. And when you're back against the wall, you don't have no option. You have to look for the quickest one nearby you. But maybe can help you out. And you understand me, I say still. I understand how things set. But I saw you go people. So remember, if you say somebody want to know, unless when you say a picnic, you must keep in touch with your family, close mother, father, sister, and so regular. But like somebody we just know and some weird people, and sometimes you see your phone ring and you not send a message. Or you see a message on there, sometimes every time you not reply. And some of my experience I want to that, you know. Yeah, some people when I hear from for a long while and out of the blues, then link me. And me go take for some time and answer the phone. I reply back to them, Jesus, I want me to put myself in a proper predicament. Yeah, I tell you. Yeah, man. Big, so me learn all that something. So when me sometimes people are talk, me just listen to them and say, yeah, man, you know go on. Then out that wait for but it's a sad situation. Very, 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 very sad situation. And the next thing we talk about again, I noticed that with, so I'm done with that thing that when people call out of the blues sometimes. I'm done with that now. So you can leave on the comments and leave on the likes on that one there as well, and whatever you choose to do. The next one I'm going to talk about now is, it happens in every nation, but I tell you about me notice in a feminine nation or then state as well. In a feminine type of people, one of the things we have to do, if you lend them something, if you lend them anything you lend them, try remind them on a regular basis that remember say, me de lend you me this, me de lend you me that, me de lend you me that, me de lend you me that. Because sometimes then come to you and then say, you know, say, I want something to borrow. I say, yeah, tell me. And I say, tomorrow me carry back, man. Or later, man, as soon as I'm done with it, me carry back. Soon as I'm done with it. Soon as I'm done with it, when? Soon as I'm done with it. No mean say, them I go use, and carry back. Soon as I'm done with it. Sometimes the soon as I'm done with it come like all months. Then still not done with it. Whatever then come back, they're not done with it. You understand what I say though? They're not done with it. But they're not carry back on you. And you have to keep reminding them, because if you don't reminding them, what is gonna happen is when you're ready for it and you ask them for it, they might tell you say, if you're sure say at them you did Lenny. Yeah. They may ask you that if you're sure. And when they answer so to sometimes they say, yeah, man, they carry it back, man. But they give it back, man. All of them something there. And the time not go so, you know. But they have it so long, it come like a film. All them forget say a few. One out of the two. Either them take it off for them or them forgot that it's yours. And sometimes, the most case as well, some people borrow till them they don't remember who them borrow from. And when them care back something give somebody, they can give the wrong somebody. You understand? Like me with me and say somebody come and say, see the £100 me borrow from here. I don't know me them borrow from. Me then go to borrow from somebody so long they forget who them borrow from. And maybe them find themselves in a position to pay the somebody now. And maybe they think of me and I carry £100 come give me. Should I take it? Yep. You understand? That is what happened, people. And so then stay. They will borrow and they not remember. So anytime them borrow something from you, try remember to remind them at all time. And even write a list. If you can write a list of all the things them where them borrow and put a date when they come borrow it and the time when they come borrow it. And keep that list with you. And if them bring back on, you tick off it. Say, well, that come back. You tick off it. You understand? Or else you will end up young people in an argument and cuss and confrontation for your own or something. Because when you know, say, you lend them it. Yeah? And them are going to tell you, say, you never lend them. Or them are going to tell you, say, then give you back and you know, say, nothing no go so. Sometimes arguments start and contention start over your own or something. May I tell you, over your own a thing, these things happen, so you have to be careful. That's how some people flex. Yeah, trust me. I've seen so much of them something happen, and trust me. Me not say it unbelievable. It is believable because I've seen it happen. Yeah. Sometimes you learn them things, and when you're ready for it, then you can't find it. Then boy, say, me don't know why they, me know this thing, they don't know why they cannot find it. They can't find it. Because they have it so long, then go to put it on place and then pack up all kind of something on top of it. All kind of for them. So then them too bad about them just pack up things on them. When they're ready to look for it now, in a visible in front of their eye, that means that did it. We should then move on some bag and box and sit and go to see it because around the side there. And I feel something, and them out tell us, say, you never lend them, or then give back. Or, what happen again, sometime as well, you have to be careful. Be careful. You see, if you have things where people borrow from you, to avoid argument and confrontation, check your things them. Check your things them when you get them back. Check them properly when you get them back, because sometimes the way you lend people your things, and I say you get it back. Because I know everybody cares something, Like you will have your something and you care it, and somebody come borrow it and you lend them with the intention, think say, them go care it like oh you would have care it. But no, when you lend them, maybe because they're not used to the type of something them, but and they don't know say this is something where you have to use the way and you can't pressure this, you can't really them now do it. Lend them all one drill or one saw or something, especially electrical appliances, check them. When you get them back, check them proper, because sometimes you lend them and then use them and then you use them with care, them burn up, you sitting them. They not tell you say burn up, No. They not tell you say burn up. And you get it back. You know how you know say burn up now? When you're ready to use it, and the sad thing about it, maybe a time when you get it back and at the same time you use it, maybe a day after, 2 days, a week, a month after, maybe a year after before you use it. And when you plug in it and turn it on, nothing now come on. You check plug pan wall if you on. You check, what is it name? You check fuse. You check everything. And if something now come on, not knowing, say, the people them who you lend something sometimes, them burn up it and they not tell you, say, boy, I know, say, me I use something now, me I go, yeah, and take us something now work. So, yeah, what? Me go buy back you. Or see your money towards a new one because they did hold. So I don't pay for a new one. Well, which they should, or which anyway, you mash up, but replace it. Then I'll tell you. And when you take a shot now, and you as a fool too, in a way, turn your hand and it not work, And 3 years so long, you know, Tessie. You say, blood and you sitting top work. You're here to buy one new one too. Because you want to use it. And maybe the people who you lend it, at them mash it up. That's why I say, check your something them. When you lend them any electrical, something especially electrical, check them. Check anything you lend them, check them. Because maybe when you're ready for it, you know no use. And when you do call upon them and tell them, say, they sitting down and work, them are going to tell you, say, well, you know, say, the last time when we did use it, you know, it's something that work good. They not never do it, man. No, man, it's something that work Chris. We say, yo, this I'm a virgin that did them, man, but me I use it, and I'm a virgin, I say, boy, that's something that work good, eh? That's something that wicked, you know. Yeah, ask my virgin tell you, man, or my woman that did that, you know. And me ask my woman, I said, it's something that work good, and you just use it and plug it at the same time, and just can't come. So, not never do it. That time you sit and burn up. And then no say burn up. Especially when you tell you something. You see, especially when you lend them something, the best time to check them out. Check out the best time to check out your things them is when you lend them something and you never call them and tell them, say, you know, someone has something for use tomorrow. You can bring it come for me. You not call them and send them to them. Sometimes the best time to check it and when you see them have it for a while and out of the blues, you see them carry come give you. Or sometimes you never deb out. And when you come from, you hear say, so-and-so left this here for you. So-and-so left that for you. So-and-so left this. I make a stay there, put in a car, I put you in somewhere so. And you know, check nothing. And take a stock, you something, mash up and burn up. Anyway, people, but I don't keep up on the time, you know. Still see, you know. So you are going on now. As usual, I say, big up on yourself, and you don't know things said, jobless. Never ever stress over person. I remember, I know one love my people, enough, a whole heap of love. Enough love. And anything we do, I could do it good now, to the best of our ability, apart from doing bad things. If you're doing something good, do it to the best of your ability. That's the only way you're going to get a good result out of what you do. And remember this again, people. You have to rise up, you know. You check it out. Check the statistics. You have to rise up. You have to be smart. You have to have your brains on your body. You have to think. You have to have the flex. Or else you find say either your life is stagnant or you find your life now I'm gonna which is the same thing. But you just now move. And it's all because you now utilize your brain the right way we got you. Yeah. So that means if you want to rise up, you have to wise up. Yeah. And the next thing again, my people, remember this. We have to educate, to elevate. So you know, so me say rise up and elevate are the same thing, upward movements. Up movements. I mean say educate, I mean say you have to go to university and go to college and all these kind of places to uplift and elevate yourself. My grandfather, him say one thing to me one night time, and I will never forget that thing as long as my memory good. Unless me have a sitting dementia and forget things. But as long as me have a good memory for me, I will always remember this thing. I mean, my grandfather said, and my grandfather wasn't a reading type of person. My grandfather never knew mathematics. But my grandfather did well for himself in life. He did well by looking after him kids, them, helping them, up a whole heap of land and house and dead left little bit of money we could have bury him and thing and everything. But he did well for himself, and as I said, he wasn't a college graduate or a university graduate. I don't know if he could have write his name good. And in check-ins, he could have checked him money, but not in a certain way. Because you can't fool that money come to him money and then think that still. I mean, a lot of people like that. Yeah? But him educate himself to certain things. And the thing when educate himself to is knowledge. And just be wise and smart. He educate himself to them things there. Yeah. And that's the only way you can elevate. You have to educate yourself to life. Educate yourself to what go on. The more you know, the more you grow. Remember that. The more you know, the more you grow. So yes, my people, I just say I share that with you now. I say I not keep on the time still, yeah? So people, for those of you who have not yet subscribed to this channel, Please, feel free to do so. We don't beg subscribers still, you know, because we don't beggy. But you know what thing go, the more support, stronger vibes, stronger everything, and we grow together. You understand me, I said though? So, if you like the vibes and like the conscious reasoning them sometime, just stick a like and a notification so when time a conscious reasoning come on again, on a know say something did it, cause you don't know anything, everybody can talk about the same thing on the media. Something I go up on it and every channel I sell about the same two man, you get tech way. Every same thing. They don't get a different version, but at the same story. But sometimes you need to just come out of the zone and yeah, come in at something different. So my people, I watch the face. I don't know say in the place. Seeing? Big up on yourself. Manners and respect.